The brain was built to forget, but you were built to learn. Hey, everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to talk about science-based study strategies that challenge everything we thought we knew about learning. In this extensive and insightful episode, the science behind the most effective ways to study and learn is explored. Many conventional beliefs about learning strategies are proven incorrect. The most effective learning practices are often surprisingly counterintuitive. This episode draws from over a century of peer-reviewed research in education, psychology, and neuroscience. It reveals that learning is fundamentally about combating the brain as natural tendency to forget newly acquired information. What is neuroplasticity? Learning begins with neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and adapt through experience. It relies on three primary mechanisms. 1. Strengthening neural connections. 2. Weakening or pruning unnecessary neural pathways. 3. Neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons, which is rare and less critical in adult learning. The main idea: combating forgetting. The central theme is simple. Effective studying isn't about passive exposure to information. It's about offsetting forgetting through active recall or self-testing. The power of testing. Testing yourself repeatedly after first learning something strengthens memory retention, far more than rereading or passive review ever could. Research on news shows that self-testing leads to better long-term recall than simply studying the same material repeatedly, optimizing focus and learning capacity. Key factors for better learning include alertness, quality sleep, reducing distractions, training attention through mindfulness, meditation. Habits of high-performing students. Top-performing students tend to set dedicated solo study time, eliminate distractions like phones, space out study sessions, teach peers to reinforce mastery. Why emotion matters. Emotional engagement and storytelling improve memory retention. They activate neuromodulatory systems in the brain, making content more memorable and meaningful. Use of interleaving. Interleaving mixing in unrelated or lightly challenging information boosts memory. This variation enhances the brain's ability to form and retain stronger, more flexible memories. Non-sleep, deep rest. NSD are practices like yoga nidra can rejuvenate the brain. These restful states increase neuroplasticity, especially when sleep is insufficient. They support physical and mental recovery, enhancing learning. Lifelong learning is possible. Learning doesn't end with school. The potential for lifelong learning is near limitless. As long as we keep testing ourselves and staying actively engaged with the material. Test yourself right after learning. Space those tests out over time. Sleep deeply. Focus intentionally. Teach what you learn. engage emotionally, rest when needed. All of these principles are supported by neuroscience. Active recall. The best way to study is to test yourself multiple times shortly after exposure to new material. This desirable difficulty improves long-term retention and understanding. Understanding neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is the brain's way of learning by rewiring itself. Learning is about tuning existing connections, not growing new neurons. This is why effortful engagement is more effective than passive study. Retrieval practice beats repetition. Since 1917, studies show students who test themselves after reading once outperform those who reread the material multiple times. Why? Because testing forces recall. Recall builds memory. Sleep is essential for memory. Memory consolidation happens during sleep, especially during REM sleep in the latter half of the night. No sleep equals no stable memory. Studying without proper sleep undermines all your effort. Focus is trainable. Studying requires alertness. Alertness can be trained through quality sleep, hydration, caffeine, mindfulness, meditation. Mindfulness trains the brain's ability to refocus voluntarily. Study habits of the best learners, high achievers. Study in focused, distraction-free environments. Use spaced repetition. Teach others. Break study sessions into blocks. These habits reduce cognitive overload and improve retention. The role of emotion and storytelling. Emotion activates neuromodulators that enhance memory. Connecting new information to meaningful stories or emotions makes it stick longer. The power of interleaving topics during study sessions forces your brain to make connections. These cognitive breathers strengthen mental flexibility and understanding. NSDR. When sleep is lacking, can't get enough sleep. Use NSDR techniques like Yoga Nidra. They simulate rest states and improve brain recovery and learning readiness. Confidence versus real competence. Rereading gives false confidence. Discomfort in learning means your brain is actually working.